Welcome to Jazz It Up Audio Gazette, where rhythm meets revelation. In this edition, we delve into the vibrant world of jazz through the lens of the incomparable Dr. Randy Weston, the African Griot of Jazz. Explore the essence of his musical legacy and the soul-stirring stories behind his timeless harmonies and melodies. The African Griot of Jazz, Dr. Randy Weston. It's so important to teach the origins of our music, which comes directly from the African continent. In the 17th century, Africans, despite enduring the brutalities of forced labor and unimaginable cruelty, clung to their desire for freedom. Their resilience echoed through the untold sounds and stories that transcended oppression. Africa's rhythmic heartbeat reverberated globally, with drums symbolizing resilience and unity. Dr. Randy Weston, a pioneer in jazz, courageously linked its roots to Africa's rich heritage. Despite mainstream ignorance and corporate neglect, his music resonated with unwavering confidence and cultural pride. Randolph Edward Randy was born in Brooklyn, New York, April 6, 1926. At an early age, his parents taught the meaning of black identity at home, not allowing the streets to do it. The first lesson being, he was an American-born African. Thank you for clicking on this Audio Gazette edition featuring Dr. Randy Weston, the African Griot of Jazz. Like our Jazz It Up content? Remember to hit the subscribe button. YouTube will love us. Randy's father exposed him to jazz icons and popular West Indian music, while mother made certain to include gospel and Negro spirituals. Growing up with an African-based education from family in addition to a circle of neighborhood talent inspired Randy. Despite mainstream media's dismissive attitude and mislabeling of Randy Weston, he persisted in promoting positive African identities through his music. His recordings served as a profound educational tool, tracing jazz back to its African roots. Reflecting on the impact of historical events, he highlighted the power of traditional music to stir forgotten emotions. Weston's upbringing instilled a strong sense of black identity. Immersed in a rich musical environment at home, he was inspired by both jazz legends and West Indian melodies, nurtured by his family's wisdom and his community's talent. The Weston family cultivated a love for the arts, African culture, and identity, inspiring Randy's journey. Immersed in the tales of great African empires like Mali and Songhai, he embraced his identity as an American-born African, infusing his music with profound revelations. In a radio interview with NPR's Jazz Stories, Randy reminisced about his humble beginnings, learning piano from Miss Chapman, whose passion outweighed her financial means. Despite her reprimands, Randy's spirit remained undeterred. Brooklyn, a melting pot of talent, shaped Randy's musical upbringing. Surrounded by icons like Max Roach and U.B. Blake, he found inspiration in their innovative spirit. As Randy ventured into jazz clubs, he encountered heroes like Coleman Hawkins and Thelonious Monk, whose mentorship fueled his artistic growth. Monk's focus on simplicity and meaning deeply influenced Randy's approach to composition. Influenced by luminaries like Duke Ellington and Count Basie, Randy marveled at their mastery of space and arrangement. Nat King Cole's overlooked genius as a pianist also left a lasting impression. Returning from service in World War II, Randy embarked on a musical journey, collaborating with legends like Art Blakey and George Hall. His partnership with Melba Liston resulted in groundbreaking albums celebrating African independence. Selected as a jazz music ambassador during the Cold War, Randy bridged cultures through music, remaining unapologetically political. His international performances, especially in Africa, shaped his profound connection to the continent. Of the festivals Dr. Weston performed internationally, one of the most impactful, the 14-country African tour that ended in Morocco. He fell in love with the continent and settled in the Moroccan port city of Tangier. "I had no Spanish, no French, no Arabic, no Berber," he says. "I come here with love and music and how the people treated me and how they treated my children. I had my children in Morocco. It was so beautiful," says Randy Weston. Weston became well known in Tangier. Opening his club, the African Rhythms Cultural Center, he planned every detail to link cultural connections from R&B to jazz to the spiritual music of the Nawa people. Morocco was home for several years, and Randy celebrated by inviting Afro-American musicians to perform there. By this time, he was married to Fatoumata Mbang, his second wife. They returned to the United States in 1972 and shared their experience. In Africa, I discovered what the true purpose of a musician is. We are historians, and it is our purpose to tell the people the true story of our past and to extend a better vision of the future. Settling in Tangier, Morocco, Randy established the African Rhythms Cultural Center, fostering cultural exchange through music. He saw himself as a historian, shaping a better future through storytelling. Randy's timeless albums like African Rhymes and Spirit of Our Ancestors continue to inspire, reflecting his belief that music is a healer and storyteller, rooted in the rhythms of nature. Robin Kelly, a UCLA professor and author, explored the profound influence of African music on jazz, noting Randy Weston's early embrace of this connection. Weston's musical journey was driven by a political agenda, advocating for global justice and African American civil rights. His dedication to teaching the roots of jazz to black children resonated deeply. In the late 70s, at a Brooklyn junior high school, we celebrated Black History Month with a special event featuring Dr. Weston and Gil Noble. They shared invaluable insights with students, leaving a lasting impact. Dr. Weston's integrity, vision, and authenticity shone through in every note he played. Recognizing his lifelong contributions, Brooklyn College bestowed upon him an honorary doctorate in music in 2006. Throughout his 90th year, he served as the Jazz Griot Artist in Residence at the new school, while earning accolades such as the French Order of Arts and Letters and multiple Downbeat magazine awards. His performance at the Nobel Peace Prize celebrations in 2002 underscored his global significance. Since his passing on September 1, 2018, Brooklyn will honor his legacy by renaming a street in his honor. Dr. Randy Weston, an American-born African, a pioneer of African jazz, and a griot who believed that music is life itself. Thank you for clicking on this Audio Gazette edition featuring Dr. Randy Weston, the African Griot of Jazz. Like our Jazz It Up content? Remember to hit the subscribe button. YouTube will love us.